All right, it's billed as the LA's largest, longest running and most anticipated Bohemian festival. We're talking about the Topanga Days Country Fair, now in the fourth decade, coming up this Memorial Weekend. That's next week. Joining us this morning to tell us all about it for the 41st annual event is Mimi Williams, the festival director. You've been part of this event for the last 8 years.
Yes.
Talk about Topanga Days. It's going to be bigger and better than before.
Always. It keeps growing every year, and it is. All I can say is that if you have bell bottoms, put a flower in your hair, have some beads, and some tie-dye, you'll fit right in.
Definitely a huge festival.
It's colorful. It's all just the costumes that people wear. It's wonderful. There's kids. There's any age. We have merchant vendors, and you can buy anything from a handmade wooden bowl made right there in Topanga to a $300 French dress.
Wow, 50 different vendors this year.
At least.
Okay.
At least. We also have a healing row. You can get a massage, you can get aromatherapy. There's so much to do. We have 2 stages of music.
And music is a big thing with this festival.
Yes.
How many different musical acts will be there?
We have 5 each day on 2 different stages.
Wow.
So we'll do the math, 30 bands.
Are the bands local?
Some of them are local because we like to give the local people a chance. With Topanga's history of music, there's some of the local bands today may be the big bands tomorrow.
Okay.
And one of the bands is the Royal Southern Brotherhood. It's the first time they've ever played in California.
Oh my gosh.
So we get to be their jumping off point.
Wow.
And they're wonderful. The Southern rock. One of the band members is the son of one of the Allman Brothers. Okay. And Cyril Neville is one of the Neville brothers from the Meters band that people might recognize. We have a lot of Grateful Dead music, Deadheads. Oh. So Saturday and Sunday, come out if you're a Deadhead because you're going to love it.
What type of bands or musicians have come out of the Topanga Days that we may know now that have become famous?
Out of the old from way back, probably Canned Heat. I know that, I believe that Neil Young played, but I don't want to say that for sure. There are a lot. You know, there are a lot.
Give us the history about Topanga Days. It's filled with rich history from 41 years ago and how it started.
It started actually, a couple people, local musicians, got together and on somebody's hay wagon and started playing, and they had, they cooked some hamburgers, and it just kept growing. And eventually the Topanga Women's Club, which is where it's held, it's now called the Topanga Community Club, they said, why don't you move it over here? We've got this beautiful location. There's a big ball field. There's three layers of the area. You go up and up. And it just kept growing. For a while, we've got a little wooden stage that's the main stage. But any musician that comes up, we have blood, sweat, and tears with their huge band, and they loved it. Oh my goodness. They came. The Fabulous Thunderbirds played, and they loved it.
All right, and of course, every festival has food. Let's talk about the vendors.
Oh my God, the food. We have 2 vegan vendors. Ooh. We have 2 barbecue vendors. We have shaved ice. We have kettle corn. No festival is good without kettle corn.
Definitely.
We have, we have 12 food vendors. Oh, we have an artichoke man this year.
Oh, yeah. And he's just selling artichokes.
He fries them, he steams them. It's great.
And this is a great family event.
Oh yeah, we have a kids area. And there's also a playground on site. We have a couple bouncies, big giant bouncies. One time it was a shark. I don't know what it's going to be this year. And there's a lot for the kids to do during the day.
Well, don't take Mimi's word for it. You definitely have to go and check it out for yourself. To find out more information about the 41st annual Topanga Days Country Fair, visit our website, kcal9.com. Click Seen on TV.